So a couple of months ago, Pope Francis Pants took to the air of Vatican Radio in an attempt to address some of the people's concerns about the church's crimes of, raping children and pedophilia and covering it up. Basically trying to cover his ass. Of course, he'd been doing his job and covering up the children's. Well, you see where I'm going with that. In his speech, the Pope said, "I feel compelled to personally take on all the evil which some priests, quite a few in number, obviously not compared to the number of all the priests, to personally ask for forgiveness for the damage they have done for sexually abused children." Now, I tried really hard, very hard, for a long time, in fact, to come up with a response that I thought was really fitting for that statement. And I couldn't really think of one that appropriately conveyed my response. So, the best that I could devise was this.
The fuck is this?
What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is with this guy? Who is he?
What the fuck is this?
Shit!
The fuck's going on?
What the fuck? What the fuck you doing, man? Stop!
Homer, with all due respect, what the fuck are you talking about?
What the heck are you talking about?
Okay, Pope-a-dope, I'm going to try and explain to you some of the problems with just that one fucking sentence. First, and this is the thing that really jumps out at me about this whole speech of yours, if you're going to ask for forgiveness, at least fucking say you're sorry. He never says it. How fucking arrogant is that? Asking for forgiveness without a single apology for the thing that you're supposed to be forgiven for. It's taking lack of accountability to a whole different level when you can look at an entire audience of people, speak to countless numbers of children who have been abused and raped by the people in your organization, people you are in charge of, and ask to be forgiven without even uttering a "my bad" for appearance's sake. Also, while we're on this subject, if you're going to ask for forgiveness, first stop doing the fucking thing we're supposed to be forgiving you for. First, get the priest to stop raping children. Then, stop protecting them from the law. Then, fully cooperate with the police who are investigating the crimes and the district attorneys who are trying to prosecute them. Then, provide full documentation of all the cover-ups, including names, places, and numbers to prosecutors so they can arrest the priests who covered up for the other priests. Then, excommunicate every single one of those dress-wearing ass clowns. Then, provide complete financial restitution to all of the victims that have been hurt. Then, fucking say you're sorry. Only then do you start asking for forgiveness, asshole. The second thing is that asking for forgiveness on behalf of others is pointless. He doesn't ask to be forgiven himself because he did nothing to stop the abuses. He's asking for the abusers to be forgiven. The same abusers that are hiding within the church and admit to no wrongdoing. How is that even supposed to work? Why not drag the priest that raped the children and the ones who covered it up before a group of the children and parents they hurt and have them ask for forgiveness in person? You know, when I was 5 this one time, about 5, I was playing with my cousin and I liked one of his toy cars. It wasn't important or anything, it was just a tiny little piece of shit McDonald's toy. But I liked it, so I pocketed it and I took it home with me. When I got home, I started playing with it, and my father realized what I'd done. So what do you think he did? Well, first tell you what he didn't do. He didn't call my uncle up on the phone and ask my uncle to forgive him for the fact that I had stolen something from his son. My dad grabbed me then and there and hauled my little monkey ass back over to my parents' place immediately. Then I had to stand there in front of my uncle and cousin and tell them both what I did. Then I apologized, I asked for forgiveness, and, incidentally, I got it. But I had to actually stand up and take responsibility for what I did and own up to it. Which brings me to the third problem with this. You can't personally take on all the evil. This vicarious redemption, blame transferring, bunny-brained Bible bullshit doesn't work in the real world. These are real people who have done real crimes and harmed real innocents. Really! They also have real culpability and deserve real punishment. Not yours sit in a room and pray the rapist away theological mumbo-jumbo. This is not Star Wars. The dark side does not actually exist. There is no mystical evil force waiting to be purified by the power of your God Rod. Stop acting as though there is, and for Newton's sake, stop trying to blame your fuck-ups on it. The thing that I think I want most of you to take away from these 2 points is that Pope Francis Pants and those like him claim to be the moral leaders of humanity. They claim that they have a direct line to the great giver of morality, without which no human could possibly know not to kill another human. Yet they fail to even demonstrate not only that they're more moral, but that they can even comprehend moral responsibility and culpability. This is why it annoys me so greatly when people like the religious start to talk about morality in regards to things like homosexuality or abortion or anything fucking else. To them, morality and moral obligations are things that you can just shift away onto others, or they're cackling little creatures trying to mess with you, not things that you yourself are responsible for. Morals and values are not things you decide for yourself. They are immutable dictates handed down that you are forced to follow because you are commanded to. No, 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 no. That is not morality. It's dogma at best, psychosis at worst. If you think that morality is given to us from on high by a magic man in the sky or a Jewish zombie, then you do not get to have a vote on society's morals, because morality does not concern you. That's all for today. I just had to get that out. If you like this, like and subscribe. If not, well, whatever. See ya.